Haru. Can you hear me? Can you hear more? Can you hear more? Mwahahaha. I fought with the technology. Like it was a battle with fists and much swear words and much defeating and much fight, and I whacked it with a hammer and then it whacked me with a hammer, and that's the I forgot to loop it. Okay, anyway, ちょっと待って. Is the volume okay? Volume okay? Life is such tragedy. Like it. Hi, Ellie. Ellie, like I was screaming at Ellie, like Ellie, help me. Ellie's like, I think you just need to upgrade. I'm like, I don't get it. So I just clicked on the button. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna update whatever the first download button is, and then we're just gonna hope it's the right one. You know. Okay, so let me just move to the chat. Tech pro, so tech pro. Like then there was a whole v-bridger thing. Like oh no, the thingy, the VTube studio isn't found. So I was like, yeah, I'm too lazy to find that. So it's just gonna have not so great reading right now. But like it's still good. But like it's not v-bridger. Like I could fix it, but I'm not going to fix it. Start your own IT service. Exactly. IT with Momo. Makes all your stuff worse. You're so welcome. Oi to you too. Oi! I'm good. I'm kind of boiling to death because it's 3 trillion degrees here, so the fans are going to start blasting. So that's fine. It's fine though. It's totally fine. Bro, I have the parents who are like very anti-aircon. very pro save money. very pro let the children burn. So yes, this is today's plan we came up with during my last statistics lecture, or statistics tutorial when I was just not understanding a thing. Newland was like kurtosis. So today we are drawing Pokemon. Well, hard words as Pokemon. So we're gonna be drawing kurtosis as a Pokemon. Like we can just be too loud. Okay, thank you, Eddie. Thank you. No. Ba-bam. How's that? So yes, we can justify spending this time drawing instead of studying as being like, oh, you know, if you have more connections to it, then you're gonna remember it better. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, we'll keep it like this. If you have more connections to it, then you're gonna remember it better. That's why I watched this analysis actually on like how Pokemon helps you like learn. There was this whole table of all the fighting, like which wins against this, which is 2 times damage, blah blah blah. Hello. Own version for v-moe. Show me. You in the v-moe server? Yeah. Elaborate rehearsal? What was I saying? Oh yeah, there was this table. Let me just get the drawing thing up. That's probably easier to describe, right? So, does this work? Oh, it works. I'm so good at technology. Okay, so you know how there's like the table of like water. My stabilization is messing me up. Okay. Water, earth, fire, air. Just trust. Trust these are Pokemon things. Just trust. And it's like water, air, and it's like writing down the effectiveness or whatever. And the video was telling me like, oh, it's easy to remember Pokemon than if these were just words without actually being Pokemon related. If they were just random maths, you had to remember like effect random ones. But then in Pokemon it teaches you like double, because you have to like learn how to defend yourself and then learn how to attack. So it's both of them at once, and then you know double studying. Yeah, double studying. So yes, more connections. Dakara. Yes, this is totally good studying. Oh, it's 8! 8. Hello. I am describing nothingness. Yes. Come to drop the daily flower. Thank you for the daily flower. Go into the shadows. Farewell. Have a good shadowness. But thank you. I will have a good stream, hopefully. Now that I fought the bad guys of technology. Hello. So yes, we are drawing hard words as Pokemon. We're starting with kurtosis, right? I can't spell kurtosis. Yes. So kurtosis. Is it in one of these things? Is it one of these things? Is it just like that thing? But it's like the Wii compared to the Wii, and that's all I know about kurtosis. So we're gonna learn kurtosis right now. Googling a measure of the tailedness of a distribution. Tailedness is how often outliers occur. Excessive kurtosis is the tailedness of a distribution relative to a normal distribution. Nah, I don't understand it. Haru. Welcome. Elvena. Just let me know how to pronounce so I can spam your name again. So, kurtosis. The only thing I know... Oh, I didn't save that file. I'm just gonna save it as kurtosis. So, in like 6 years' time, when I'm looking through all my old things, I see the word kurtosis, and I'm like, why would I name a file kurtosis? Like, right? Very difficult word, yes. I don't understand it, so... But all I know is it's like curved, so I'm thinking we could do like a Pokemon with a shell. Like, I don't know the names of Pokemon, which is really bad, but, oh no, my Google is not working. Oh, there we go, Google. Everything's just really slow because everything's overheating because it's 3 trillion degrees up here. I'm just gonna search up like shell Pokemon, and I'm gonna get a picture, and then I'm gonna put it in the Clip Studio Paint, but then it's not actually gonna be transparent because it kind of sucks, you know? Ooh, okay. I don't know who this is, but we're using him. I don't know. They might not even be a Pokemon, but I pretend to be a huge Pokemon fan. I've played I finished Moon, and I didn't finish any other ones. I had X. Is that the one where you could like buy a trillion different clothes? Because I remember I spent most of one of the games just buying clothes in the streets, the shopping streets, right? And people around me were playing it and were finishing the game, and I was like, well, I changed my hairstyle 6 times today in the last 4 hours of playing. That's productive. Catching stream at 2 AM. Go to sleep. Please. Yes. If you go to sleep, I will draw 8th as a kurtosis. I'll make this kurtosis 8th. But I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna search up random Pokemon, get inspiration. My Nihongo. Okay, we're just gonna go with Pikachu. For some reason, I just searched up a Pokemon and didn't expect it to be all Pikachu, as if it wouldn't be all Pikachu, because of course it's all Pikachu. Okay, so we're gonna mash these guys together with the word kurtosis, and we're just gonna pretend it works. Good night, 8th. Good night. And 8th sleeps. Becomes one with the EPCP. Okay, so these are our tragic references. The strangest art stream you've ever seen. So how are we gonna start this? It's Pikachu, this snaily dude, and a wavy line. Which reminds me, there was this other thing in the neuroscience class of, what was it? Like turning light into sine waves, and then from the sine waves you can tell the contrast, and everything just makes sense in sine waves, except nothing makes sense in sine waves, because sine waves are confusing, and we don't understand sine waves. Better see a kurtosis 8th in my DMs when I wake up. You will, don't worry. I would draw the best kurtosis 8th. Okay, so I kind of want a shell at the top, right? And then like a flat body. That doesn't look like a Pokemon. Right, So here we go. And we're gonna steal the liney bits here from the shell guy, like these ones. So it's gonna be like wah, 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 and it's gonna have like it's so scuffed. It's gonna have like a really smug face, like little eyeballs. Yum, calc. Like, bro, I graduated high school and I didn't know what the word calculus meant. I still don't know what it is. Is it like the maths where you can't see the maths, you know? Like, can't explain differentiation to someone in like terms of James had 3 cookies and 50 jugs of juice, you know? Is that what calculus is? Like, where you can't explain it in terrible thing, and it's like all metaphorical and weird words and blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna give this one little Pikachu feet because why not? Hey, that is totally a Pokemon style. What are you laughing at? The jugs of juice? Bro, didn't they sell milk back in the day in like jugs? I was gonna sound so young just then. Yeah, I felt in my memory it was something more strange than that. Have you seen that like video? I can't remember where it was, but they sold milk in like bags. Like imagine carrying a bag of milk to your car. Wouldn't you be worried it would just go everywhere in your car? Right? That is so kurtosy. We have you have bagged milk? That's where it is. Bro, what do you... Huh? Shinobu! Welcome. We're drawing kurtosis. Like, that's absolutely not the Pokemon style, so I'm just gonna change the eyes. Like, do they have any, like, really cursed Pokemon? They have these, like, big round eyes, right? That's more Pokemon looking. But, like, that is a horror. It looks like, VeggieTales? VeggieTales, right? What was VeggieTales about? I remember, like, so my mom's Christian, right? And when I was a kid, she would take me to this, like, what you call it? Like, church? But then it's for kids. And these people would just put on VeggieTales for us. And we just sit there watching VeggieTales. Like, do you see the resemblance? That's the way you look doing stats. That's the way I look doing stats. Bro, has Prom, like, taught you stats? I was complaining about the stats to Prom, and he's like, bro, write down what you don't know, and we will talk about it. We will learn. I don't want to do the prom lessons. The prom lesson sounds scary. I feel like it would be my dad trying to teach me. It's like, what was that one thing, like the what's 3 times 3? I don't know. What's 3 times 3? Like what was it? Was that what it was? Is that the meme? Oh, it's 6 times 3. When no one knows what 6 times 3 equals. What's 6 times 3? I don't know. What's 6 times 3? Because that's what it was like when my dad tried to help me in school, you know. Platycurtus platypus? Okay, let me just search up platypus. Is that the I'm words right now. Is the platypus the one with the, like the, wee? That's gonna be like, that's a beaver, but isn't that also a platypus? Platypus with a shell, with bulging eyes. Googling platypus right now. Oh, platypus is the one with like the, wee! Yeah, okay. Yeah, that looks like a platypus. That looks like a platypus. A platycurtus. Platycurtus? Okay, that is our platycurtus. Yeah, the mouth kind of dissolved. And don't you like those designs where they have like the eyebrows attached to the googly eyes? Okay, this doesn't even look like Pokemon anymore. But this is silly enough, so, you know. So it's got the shell, it's got the kurtosis shape. It's got the platypus look, as you do. Platypus, platycurtus, platycurtus. Sounds like Kurt, like platypus Kurt, who went through Osis. I don't know what Osis is. I'm making stuff up. Right, so should we line this and like make it better? I feel like the eyes should be bigger and that it's more cartoony if they're bigger. But that's also more cursed, right? Like, whoa! Actually, I like that. That's funny. We're going with the giant eye platycurtus. fascinating creature, the platycurtus. Oh, now it looks like that one squirrel guy from Ice Age. I remember I really didn't like Ice Age. It kind of gave me weird vibes, you know? The kind of thing that kind of freaks you out, but you don't know why it freaks you out. Yeah, that was Ice Age for me. But my mum's best friend's daughter. Yes. I was gonna be like best friend's mother's son's first cousin's second brother's uncle's daughter's cousin, you know? But no, it was just the daughter of my mum's friend, right? She was like obsessed with Ice Age, so she would come over like every day basically, and we would have Ice Age playing for like 5 hours. Like, bro, I didn't want to watch it the first time, but I guess I'm watching it every single day now. Yeah. Did you see that, like, what was it, that final animation they did with that squirrel getting the nut at the end, was it? I feel like that was a monumental moment for some reason, but I don't remember the reason. Ooh, what have I done? That's terrifying. Your favorite Pokemon, VeggieTales, Platycurtus. I'm burning to death. I will get the aircon on, for sure, if it's the last thing I do. I forgot a hat today as I was going to the station, to uni, right? I traveled like an hour to get there. By an hour, I mean like 40 minutes, but you know, rounding up for exaggeration, and yeah, so I can complain more, yeah? Yeah, and then I found this feather on the floor. I was like, oh, it's a feather, I'm not gonna pick that up. So yeah, I carried it for 4 hours. I took it all the way to uni, right? I had this study participation. It was on the Stroop effect, which is like let me just draw it real quick. If in red text you have the word green, and you have to like read out that it's red, not green, it's that one. So I went all this way for a half hour. I spent like an hour getting there for a half hour Stroop effect thing. But bro, what's funny is on the way to the level in this place, because I didn't check where it was, so I was getting lost, and I got to the first floor, right? But there was an elevator I got on to get there, and there was this old-ish guy, like 50 years old he looked. Okay, maybe he was like 40, but like he was aging. He was aging. And yeah, we made small talk in the elevator. I was so proud. I was at Ellie's and like, are you proud of me? I made small talk with a guy, and the small talk was like, oh, how are you? I'm like, oh, well, it's hot, isn't it? And he's like, oh, yeah, I don't go outside. I'm like, oh, yeah. Like, that wasn't good at all. But, wait, what was my point there? I had a point, now I can't remember the point. Oh yeah, I remember the point. Because I was gonna say, like, he was dressed so formally. He had like a suit and a tie, and he was like ready for business with his like case, and you know, he was going to the 5th floor, which is like the big brain stuff, while I'm going to the 1st floor, which is like press buttons on a computer like a monkey experiment, you know? Yeah. I'm gonna make this red because we want it to be 8th Platycurtus. This is the most cursed thing I've drawn. Right. But yeah, he was wearing all this fancy stuff, going to this big brain place, and I was wearing just normal casual clothes. They're pretty cute, I guess. Yeah, cool. But then I was carrying like a bag of KFC, like crumpled in my hand. I can't just carry things nicely like a normal, respectful young lady. I have to like grab it. No more totals. So like, this could be a normal person carrying a bag of food, right? Just like, oh, here's my bag of food, you know. I'm happy, I got food. And then this is me, like, I have the scrunchy fingies, like holding it all scrunched up, you know. So that's me. But then I was also carrying the feather, so it's a look compared to this like really formal business guy in like the suit and tie, you know. And then there's me with my KFC and my leaf. But yes, this is the way to confidence. You must be confident and do strange things in public. Strange things in public, right? Like, the more you get used to strange things in public, like drawing kurtosis platypuses in public. Baboom. That is the way to mental health. To good mental health. Trust. Which reminds me, wasn't it like a gut-brain connection thing? Like the bacteria in your gut related to your mental health? Like if you were depressed, you could like, I don't know, get your gut bacteria changed. Can you just change bacteria like that? They're like, oh, I'm just gonna take some bacteria out of you and, you know, shove this bacteria in you. You know, the human body is a fascinating thing. I don't know what I'm going on about because this is a weird looking guy. This is not a Pokeball. Stretchies? Okay, I will stretch. Arigato, Scarlet. Wow, stretchy. Wow. My neck needs a stretchy. And line scanner, that is this one. What do I look like? I look like me trying to draw characters like anime girls when I'm 8 years old and half the face is the wrong way, but I'm gonna do it again just because I want to do it again. And like the face would be always too far forward and you'd never notice. You stretch too, please stretch too. Yes, please stretch. Stretch like a cat. Of course you stretch like a cat. Oh, I thought you were Ellie and I was gonna be like, because you're my itty bitty, but no. Don't you love that cat stretch though? That's so good for the soul. Not just the back, for the soul. Where you're like, whoa, and then your butt's sticking up like that. Yeah, this is you, Ellie. That's you. But like, what's the other cat stretch? Like where it's going wee at the front. That's the exact same thing. Okay, one is like stretching back and then one's stretching. The other one's like that. Oh, my daddy's going. I need to say bye-bye. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to. I have this brilliant opportunity now that my dad is gone to you know, turn the aircon on. So I'm just gonna close all the windows and then I'll be back and I'll stop burning and suffering. Okay, bye. Yeah. Hello, my Discord kitties and my chat kitties. Wait, wrong screen. What have you guys been talking about? My dad's not home, so I have thermostat control. As soon as he goes, it's like, no more heat. It's back to being -3 trillion degrees because I said so. While you awake, it's 3 AM and it's only midnight for you, Ellie? Bro. Guys, get to sleep. Get to sleep. Leave me, and I will survive on my own. My lonesome, my lonely isolation. I sound like my cat. It's like, don't leave me, but please leave me. Oh no, where did I put? Oh, didn't drop nothing. Didn't smash anything. Didn't kill the universe. So yes, Wonderhoy! I can yell now. Because my dad was like sleeping, resting. But now he is gone. It's not just like aircon control, it is scream control. Wham wham! Wonderhoy! Wonderhoy! Wait, if I'm gonna scream something, you know what I gotta scream. I need to get my v-moe server up. Where is it? Where are you? Why are you not scrolling? It does not want me to yell out Momo's madness. Oh, I had the drawing tablet, the mic whammed onto the... Yes, anyway, so I'm gonna yell exactly what you think I'm gonna yell. Wait, I don't want to yell out promiscuous. Okay, we're just gonna be like, our promiscuous daddy. Dearest professional from Christine, sleep from me, dearest grad daddy, love like juice against money from mommy, from pepperoni, from me, to me, when you go from the legal boy, drill boy, is fit, from a limo, ding dong. You soundproofed an entire wall? How do you soundproof though? Like, do you buy those the weird thingies, the thingies like in the wall that they go in like wee, and then the sound goes in wee, and then goes out whoa, you know? Great descriptions. Anyway, so we have our first one. That's not even. It doesn't look like the Pokemon, does it? No. Can we do like the Pokemon shading, like the simple shading, kind of? Okay, where are you, main layer? Here we go. Let me get like a darkish color, and then voila! Voila! Pokemon desu! Voila! I really wish I could soundproof, right? Like, if I had it soundproofed, I would yell so much louder. I would yell out promiscuous daddy, granddaddy, yes. I think prom's taking over my life. Like, I see regular, everyday items and things now, like, somehow pepperoni is now associated with prom. Okay, so you maybe can or cannot hear me, but maybe I'm staring into your soul, you know, maybe, or maybe I'm dead. No, don't stay.